So, you saw me then too, huh? What did you think?
Of course. I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere.
Oh. Did you like it? Did you think it was cool? The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
Aw, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry.
Very well, continue.
She ran off to the right.
Is that right, as in your right, as you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was my right hand, right?
Right. Right.
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue.
Right. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up in a bun.
What happened then? Hold on. Where did the weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
The clock.
Hey, where everybody know was a fucking clock?
You're gonna press it first.
Okay. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
Okay. Present that evidence. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Objection. Hold it.
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty, Mr. Lawyer.
Wink. You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same let's take another pass at that one. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder.
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Order. Miss May, can you explain how you knew this was a clock?
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's what's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before.
Murderer single.
One murderer. I got him. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Did it.
That was a close one. If he stopped me there, the trial would have been over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard from my hotel room, hehe.
The law offices of Fay & Co. were where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
No.
She was like a few floors above and
No,
across the street.
you can't. Come on, idiot. No, that's bullshit. Fucking, is everyone in here crazy?
Yeah.
No, Your Honor.
This kangaroo court.
This is kangaroo court. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang because it empty. Or broken? These seem like the same thing.
Yeah, she took out the battery, so it's not so much broken as it is empty.
It empty. The clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just have a look as soon as you can. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May?
Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
No. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed?
Yes.
Oh, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof that you like so much. Yeah, you like it. It was my attorney's badge. Take a look at this.
Is that a limited edition Steel Samurai strap?
That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Shut up. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, I don't have a cell phone. I have like one of those big brick phones still. This is the defendant's cell phone. It contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Oh, geez. Hey, you know what wasn't brought to my attention? The updated autopsy report. Eat a dick. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not hell
Burn.
Yeah, fucking great joke. Oh, what a good fucking sharp as a whip, that Phoenix. Well, let's hear the conversation.
Just in case you forgot it.
Beep.
Thank you.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working. That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
Beep.
Thank you. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this one to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yeah, I do. It's fucking not in its doors. The witness claims that she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen this clock before. It's the clock itself. Take that. It's simple. This clock was never in any stores, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made this clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Wah.
Oh? Excuses not on sale today?
Oh ho ho.
She's going Super Saiyan.
What's it to you, porcupine head?
Oh, come on now.
That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay?
That's why.
She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Jeez. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask, tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you know the weapon is a clock because you had heard about it. The witness has never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She had. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. It's the wiretap. Take this. Have a look at this.
That...
I found this in Miss May's room.
What were you doing snooping around in her room?
What are you doing snooping around in my office? Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
But it's super relevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof.
Isn't it just the phone again?
I would assume it's the phone again.
The rest of the conversation that we didn't show you.
Not the floor plan or the receipt. It's gotta be the phone, right?
Yeah, because there was like another part of the conversation they had.
I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to this conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Beep. Mia, what's up?
I didn't show you the first part of the conversation earlier.
Maybe it would have made sense just to play the whole conversation.
I have something I want you to hold on to for me.
Again, what is it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker. It tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
I...
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap a phone? Miss May?
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer!
Racist.
It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. I mean, the thing is, I know she didn't do it. So it's like, and she was all the way in the other place. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone?
Why does the phone store the call in it? What?
Yo, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Maya records all her conversations for no reason, like a weirdo.
Oh, why did it store the call? I
An-
thought you meant store like shop, because we were talking about shops earlier.
Answer the question.
Yeah, I wondered that when I played this the first time too.
Do I have to... Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping, irrelevant?
Ah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wanted her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While the court does not condone the defense's tone of speech, he has a point. And fuck you, Judge. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with the murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like her to see her pull that off, weren't
Is everyone
you?
in this fucking world psychic? Jesus Christ. Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say. Way. And, oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Oh, God. Room service.
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold.
I get know what iced coffee is.
If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Is iced coffee not common in Japan, maybe?
Maybe.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
I never said she was. What? I never said she was there.
Well, you said she had to be there to hear the thing, right?
No, because I said she had a wiretap.
Oh, yeah.
So where does this leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
What? Fuck you. Yes, it does.
Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, the whole point was that whole thing was that she didn't actually watch. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something.
Bellboy.
The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
You would. Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling the witness.
Condition?
You have to give me a kiss. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do?
Give up.
Just give up. Alright. I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap card.
Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
There he is.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That t-shirt looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 p.m. and on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can prove Miss May was involved with the murders now, Maya will be finished. Bullshit! What exactly is it you do at the hotel?
Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally.
Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How can you be so certain?
I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Ahem. The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then? Nine on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV, and wished to drink after she finished, sir.
9. The time of the murder. Precisely 9, then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m.
How can you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent it was brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like, iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir.
Hey, kind of looks like Brad Pitt. I think that's Brad Pitt.
Oh.
It's kind of sad he got a big part in this one.
Yeah.
Why would she be so particular about the time? You sure it was Miss April May herself?
He saw her boobies.
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, she, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasser, sir.
What?
An embrace?
Just so you mean like just a hug?
It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir.
Oh my god.
It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted that bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tisk tisk. Finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest! Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. That's why I shouted objection. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's it. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Bed making.
I mean, the room service is a suspicious part, right?
Right. But we just asked him a bunch about room service. Oh, it's whatever. Just tell me again about the room service.
Again, sir. At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
Oh, that's expensive. I see. Well, $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for two, you know. And we don't skimp on the ice, sir. But ice is just water.
What did he just say? What did you just say?
Rather, quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
I object. That was objectionable.
Well done. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it, if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool!
I've done it. I've won.
We'll jump in the gun there,
I won.
Phoenix.
I win. I win. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man.
Scandalous.
Oh my god. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In this new light, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
No. Who? Who is this other person?
If I could give you a nickel for how many times I've heard that accusation. Simple. It was...
The bellboy.
the bellboy!
It was Miss April May. She was the other person. There were two of her.
The man who checked in with Miss May.
Oof.
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. That bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Mr. Wright,
We won!
you were amazing in there.
Really? For real?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was
Only fan.
just doing my job, you know?
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
No! You're my fan! Huh?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine.
Huh. You say so.
So, what happens with me?
You go back to jail.
Do I get to go home now?
Nope. Well, no. I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
Hey, 3 squares a day. But I got a great lead in today's trial.
Lead?
That man with Miss May, he's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May? What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her claim her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. I hope you aren't bunkmates. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
Don't call me sir. I'm going to find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that got left on the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now.
But it's in the court record, so it'll probably help.
Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to get her free.
Okay, guys. That's gonna be it for today. Probably pick this up again sometime, I don't know, later in the week.
Yeah, sometime next week.
Maybe weekend or
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, something.
Yeah.
Thanks to everyone for tuning in,
Thanks for hanging out.
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.